When I was recently looking at one of my children's Parsha books, I saw that each Parsha had a picture depicting the various scenes from the Parsha. And in Parshas Noach, of course, there was a picture of animals, there was a picture of a teva, of an ark, there was a picture of a big migdal, a big tower, the Tower of Babel at the end of the Parsha. And there was also, of course, what would Parshas Noach be without a picture of a beautiful rainbow? That rainbow was the sign between Hashem and the world, that he would never bring another Mabul, he would never bring another flood to destroy the entire world. Hashem says to Noach, when you see that rainbow, you will remember that my promise, my covenant to you, is that I won't do what I did once again. But within that rainbow, there is a deeper message, and I saw a beautiful vort by Rav Hillel, and he explains as follows. We know that the colors of the rainbow are very distinct. We learned it when we were in elementary school. Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, all beautiful colors that all combined together make up the rainbow. But if these colors were mixed together, it just wouldn't be as beautiful. Each color is unique. It's separate. And that's what brings about the beauty of the rainbow. It lies separately, yet it's combined within the ark. It's not feet away from each other when we look at it. It's not a big space in between each one, but they're resting on each other, all the different colors. And the fact that they're aligned together is what itself brings about the beauty in the rainbow. And the same is the case that I would like to apply to relationships, when it comes to relationships in our lives. When it comes to the interactions that we have with our fellow human beings, when it comes to interactions that we have with family members, when it comes to the interactions that we have with our spouses, it is so important for us to recognize that we need not negate someone's individuality, someone's color, the color that they represent on the rainbow, their character traits, the way in which they present themselves, the things that are unique about them, their hobbies, the things that they like. We need not negate any of that in order to have a relationship with them. And I see this, for the most part, it's really most profound when it comes to marriage, that there are certain times that we as spouses feel that because we like a certain thing or we have a certain opinion, that if our spouse doesn't agree with us, or if our spouse doesn't like something or likes something else, that there's something wrong within our relationship. Because we have to be together, we have to agree, we have to be on the same page when it comes to everything. Functionally, of course, there needs to be some interaction and decisions need to be made. But at least on a different level, spouses can disagree. Spouses can be very different and yet be very much in love, be very close, and have a wonderful friendship and a wonderful marriage. And the same is true when it comes to relationships. All because we don't agree with someone on everything doesn't mean that we can't have a relationship with them. All because we're different than someone, our personality is different than someone, doesn't mean that we can't have a relationship with them. And back to marriage. All because our spouses may be outgoing and we're more quiet, our spouses may like X and we like Y, does not mean that our marriage is doomed. If anything, it's an opportunity for us to be able to celebrate who our spouses are, to be able to recognize the differences between us, but at the same time realize that we're all different colors but in the same rainbow. And if we understand this deeper picture of the rainbow, then surely we will be zocheh, we will merit to have the beauty in our lives, the very same beauty that we see within the colors of the rainbow, as they shine so in such a pretty fashion, as they're able to be so distinct but yet so powerful. If we're able to understand this deeper picture, then we will have shalom, not only between Hashem and us as human beings, that Hashem won't destroy the world, but we'll have shalom, we'll have true peace and inner peace within our relationships, all of our relationships, when it comes to our lives. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.